All right, a beautiful setting sun on a pretty fair day here across the valley. 67 degrees with a few high clouds building in. Winds have really tapered off, as we mentioned in the earlier broadcasts. Under 10 miles per hour now, 68 in Moorhead. Still 70s in Langdon and Cavaliers, 63 in Jamestown. Off to the east a little cooler at 60 degrees in Bemidji, 61 Vedette, and upper 60s in Detroit Lakes. A few sprinkles in Otter Tail County, but there's a thunder shower working its way, but it's moving more toward the direction of Winnipeg than down into the northeast quadrant of North Dakota, and one out towards Bismarck. See all this green? Looks like rain everywhere. Actually, the radar is picking up the higher levels of the cloud out there that's blowing off from this weakening cell now. Still north of Bismarck, not far from the Lake Sakakawea area. Here's a look at our time lapse, and as we set our sunset in motion tonight, just beautiful mingling of the colors, the oranges, the blues, and here's that thunder shower we were just looking at. Those high clouds blowing off the top of the storm heading our way, and that thing is 100, 200 miles out to the west. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. South winds continue, but fairly light as temperatures slip into the 50s far east and low 60s down in the south. We start our day pretty mild, and the wind picks up tomorrow afternoon from the south-southeast. Temperatures in the 70s for most areas during the lunch hour, still high and dry. And take a look at temperatures in the afternoon, soaring down here in southeast North Dakota, mid and upper 80s there. And in the heat of the day, with gusty south winds, particularly in South Dakota as we go through the afternoon, we could see some strong thunderstorms. But a cold front will be moving in from the northwest, so the best chance of real strong storms will be out west in the central Dakotas as we go through the evening hours. Now, it's late at night, 9 o'clock. We could see a few storms start to punch their way into our western counties. And it could be a long night of noisy weather here as we go through the evening. Main risk in our neck of the woods will be gusty straight line winds and some storms with hail. So keep that in mind for late on Thursday night into Friday morning. Near 60 to start your day, temperatures rising into and well into the 80s for the afternoon. Southeast winds gusting to around 30 miles per hour as we go through the late afternoon. Best chance at 80 to 90 degree weather will be in our southern and western counties. As we look off to the east, we'll see temperatures that will be closer to 80 degrees. And any storms in parts of western Minnesota will happen very late at night, so your storm team will keep you up to date with the very latest there. The best chance for severe weather, including isolated tornadoes, could be out in the central Dakotas tomorrow. And then as the storms work their way into the valley, we'll have a better chance at seeing some gusty straight line winds and large hail. Look at this gorgeous shot here. Well, thanks, Kayla, for the big Cormorant Lake shot there. And here is a look at your planning forecast. And get those umbrellas ready, as I was speaking of earlier. Friday morning showers, but most of the day pretty dry, still in the 80s. We cool off and very soggy, particularly in the Southern Valley for Father's Day weekend, as we'll see 70s there. Temperatures ramp back up into the 80s, and it looks dry as we go into the early half of next week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.